Alright guys, welcome back to another Dice Throne How to Play. This is going to be the second of the Fantastic Four set by Josiah Wilkinson. Of course, go to the Dice Throne official Discord that I've linked below and give him a shout out and have a good chat with him. He's a pretty cool guy and he made the Fantastic Four set. This is going to be Invisible Woman. This is the Fantastic Four and Marvel Rivals, so it's based off that game in particular. Of course, this character is a complexity 4 out of 6, so on the high side, but not as more difficult as Mr. Fantastic. The main thing about this character is you want to spend your status tokens, and that is because of your passive, which we always like to look at, which is Veiled Step. But first, before we do that, Dice Anatomy. 1, 2, 3, Psychonics. 4, 5, Invisibility. 6, Fantastic. So that is your Dice Anatomy, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we look at the passive. Veiled Step. At the end of your turn, if you spent 5 or more tokens on your leaflet, gain Fantastic Defense. So you can gain this unique status effect, Fantastic Defense, by spending 5 or more tokens from your leaflet. And with Telekinesis here having a stack limit of 5, and Psychonic Force having a stack limit of 6, very easy. You just gotta get these tokens and use them to get that Fantastic Defense token. So, let's start activating abilities and try and get enough tokens to activate that. So, let's see here. So, we can, let's say we activate, Psychonic Vortex by rolling a 1, 2, 3. So deal 6 damage and gain Psychonic Force for every Psychonic rolled. So of course if it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, then we rolled 3 Psychonics. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we gain 3 Psychonic Force. And what does Psychonic Force do? At any time you may spend any amount of Psychonic Force to set the value of one of your rolled dice to the number of tokens spent this way. So let's say we were able to get a bunch of Psychonic Force. Let's say 6. And we rolled, we were trying to roll, let's say we were trying to roll a large straight, and we had 2, 3, 4, and we rolled a 5. So we rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Now we could activate a small straight, but we want to go for the large straight. So we need to get that 6. What we can do is spend 6 of these Psychonic Forces and change this dice value to a 6. So you have to spend the number of dice, the number of Psychonic Force required to change this dice value to the value you want to set it to. So let's say we don't want to spend 6 and we want to spend just 1. We can just spend 1, change this to a 6, to a 1 because we spent 1 Psychonic Force, and now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can activate a large straight, deal 10 damage, and add 1 for every 2 Psychonic Force on your board. So 1 pair, 2 pair, add 2, we deal 12. So we deal 12 damage to our opponent. So 12 damage. So yeah, spend Psychonic Force. You want to spend as many Psychonic Force as the number you want to set your dice to. So that's all you need to know. That's why the stack limit is 6. Because if you spend 1, you can change the dice to 1, spend 2, change it to 2, so on until you spend up to 6 to change a dice to a 6. So yeah, let's say we did in fact change a dice to a 6, so we spent 6 tokens. Well, at the end of our turn, we spend 5 or more, so we spent 6 tokens, we gain Fantastic Defense. What does Fantastic Defense mean? Well, whenever Invisible Woman receives damage from any source other than an ultimate, she may spend this token to activate her Fantastic Defense ability against that damage. Untouchable means that this token cannot be stolen or moved. So, this token remains on your board until you activate it. And what this basically means, as similar to Shadow Thief and Spider-Man from Dice Throne Original, there are 2 defenses here. Usually you choose one on your defensive roll phase. So let's say you're taking 6 damage from an opponent. You can either choose to activate this defensive ability or this one. You cannot activate both, you can only activate one. And this one rolls 4 dice, this one rolls 5. So let's say we choose this one against 6 damage. We're taking 6 incoming damage. We'll roll these, gain Psychonic Force per Psychonic. Since we rolled all 4 Psychonics, we gain 4 Psychonic tokens, and then we take all 6 damage because we did not block any damage whatsoever. But yeah, you can either activate this one or this one. You can't activate both. But let's say we're going up against a character that deals damage not from attacks. Like let's say we are about to take 3 damage from delayed poison on our end phase. So we're taking 3 undefendable damage. Well, what we can do is we can spend our fantastic defense and activate this because it says any damage from any source. So this basically means that we can activate this fantastic invisibility here and roll 5 dice. And rolling these 5 dice here, we rolled 3 Psychonics, so we gain 1 CP per Psychonic, so we gain 3 CP. We rolled a 6, so we gain 2 Telekinesis per 6 tokens. And finally, we prevent 2 damage because we rolled a 4. If we roll a 4 or 5, we prevent 2 damage per 4 or 5. So we prevent 2 of that incoming 3 damage from the delayed poison, so we only take 1. So that is Fantastic ability, which is activated by Fantastic Defense. Alright, finally we have the Telekinesis tokens that you can use. You can use up to 4 of these at a time. So let's say we have 4. Let's say we spend 2. So we spend 2 of these, you can increase the value of any one of your dice by 1. So let's say we had we wanted to activate Concussive Blast, and we rolled a 2, we rolled a 4, 5, we rolled a 2, we rolled a 1, and we rolled, I think this is good, right? No, so let's say we rolled a 2, 4, 5, 4, and 6. So 2, 4, 4, 5, 6. Well, we need 2 6s to activate Concussive Blast. So what we would do is we would spend 3 tokens. We would spend 2 tokens, as we did, 1, 2, and we can change this 5. We can tip up a value of our dice by 1. We spend 2 Telekinesis and tip this 5 up to a 6. And yeah, you can only do this max 6, so you can only spend 6 tokens at a time. So you can't spend more than 7, but again, your stack limit's 5, so it doesn't matter. And of course, your maximum is 6 on a d6, so you can't stack this up to a 7 because that wouldn't work. Anyway, that's kind of counter imperative. You guys all know what a d6 is. It only goes up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyway, let's say we have Telekinesis and we have 3 tokens. So instead of doing, let's say we activated Kinetic Bolt, got 2 Telekinesis tokens, and we're dealing 5 damage. Well, we can spend all 3 of our Telekinesis tokens, and then we can add 2 damage. So instead of dealing 5 damage, we're dealing 7 now. So we're dealing 7 damage, and we make it undefendable. So instead of going 5 defendable damage, now we've spent 3 telekinetic tokens, and now we're dealing 7 undefendable damage. But there's one more thing we can do. Let's say we had 2 and we activated Kinetic Bolts. We got 2 more Telekinesis tokens. We can spend all 4 of these to draw a card for free. So we deal 5 defendable damage and we draw a card for free. So yeah, that's a basic Invisible Woman. The main thing is you want to spend tokens. You want to gain as many tokens as possible, and then to activate this passive to get Fantastic Defense, to use up to any time you're dealt damage except for an ultimate, you need to spend 5 or more tokens. So you want to get Telekinesis tokens and you want to get Psychonic Force tokens. And just as a side note, if you spend Fantastic Defense to activate, this counts as a token activation. So let's say you spend 4 Telekinesis, you already have Fantastic Defense on your board, you spend 4 Telekinesis to draw a card for free, and then you activate Fantastic Defense on your end phase, that counts as 5 tokens still. This still counts as one of those 5 tokens to gain Fantastic Defense. So you activate this on the end phase to block isolated damage from a token. You spent 1 plus the 4 Telekinesis tokens on your defensive, so now you can gain Fantastic Defense again. So this character is all about spending tokens, 5 or more tokens to gain your fantastic defense, which gives you a double defense strategy. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, remember to like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe down below, and comment down below whether you think Invisible Woman is a good character or not. And I'll see you guys with the next hero. Toodaloo!